So I just thought I'd record this because obviously the boiler has been on 24/7. The floor is bouncy, so whatever they're doing, they're trying to create a natural disaster of some sort in this room. I've moved all my stuff over there. When I moved rooms again, she said, "Oh, we're having a refit." So I'm assuming that they're expecting something to happen to this room and to me. Um, Very, very bizarre. Tried to sort out the car yesterday, and the car that I picked is no longer available, so I've had to take a refund. But trying to sort out a replacement car is like rocking because obviously I've been forced here for a specific reason, haven't I? I mean, allegedly, but I think we all know that that's pretty much if you look at everything I've gone through. So now the floor's quite bouncy, and obviously I can feel it in there as well. And there's like this vibration that goes on all the time. And I said I can feel it in my head. I've got the frequency on in there, but it just goes on all the time. And it's like a vibration. And I remember when they came to my house for some unknown reason, they had to do something and dig something up in the floor, and they did exactly the same in my house, and I had to call them back to get it out. So I don't know if there's something like that going on because obviously these people have high tech equipment, don't they? So I don't know, but it does feel a bit weird. So the challenge I've got is I move somewhere else to follow. I mean, the biggest thing for me is I know we all sit on divine timing, but I'd rather know who they are and be able to do not only spiritual restraining orders but physical ones, because obviously I need to move forward in my life, and they're in my laptop 24/7. They're in my phone, obviously, because I've got somebody in it now. Um, and I can only assume this has got something to do with money because that's why they stole my post. So, uh, so yeah, that's the situation that I'm in at the minute. And as you can see, they're still doing the spell work because obviously, skin's breaking out a bit. Haven't been able to dye my hair, so obviously, I won't show you underneath my hat, but it's thinning anyway. So they're still doing the whole DM magic, and they all traipse in and they all turn up and they all do it. So yeah, so it's not stopped yet, really. But I'm just watching something on the other one, and then I'll just do some more prayers and stuff. And it's really weird because I've got someone watching me 24/7. And for those that are spiritual, you understand that when we release energy, we cry because obviously that's the whole purging thing. Well, these people don't do that. And because I think I've got someone obsessively watching me thinking that they want to make me out to be crazy, I've not been able to purge as much as I would normally. And it's really weird not being able to purge, but you've got someone watching you 24/7, trying to sort of make out that you're not stable. And yet, really, they shouldn't even be watching me in the privacy of the room anyway, because that's illegal. So it's just so weird. It's just so weird. But these people have no respect for boundaries. They have no respect for anyone's boundaries. They do what they like, or they used to. I think that we've seen across the world that, those who were lawyers are now being removed. And I think that sort of stronghold and that network is now starting to dissipate a little bit. So maybe they don't have as much protection as they did. But even so, they still cross over your boundaries. People came into my house, completely violating my human rights, put cameras everywhere. So there was obviously voyeurism going on. I used to sit in the bath in the dark, and I used to walk in my bedroom in the dark. That's how insidious it got, because obviously I was aware that they were there. Don't take a rocket science to work that out, does it? So yeah, it's just some weird stuff going on at the minute. And obviously, we like I say, in spirituality, when you awaken, to release some of your energy, you purge, you cry. I'm not embarrassed to cry, but some of these people don't do that. Hence why they attack all the time, because they don't release their energy. They don't know how to. But yeah, so I'm still getting a load of attacks. Still trying to send negative energy towards me, and still trying to send attachments towards me. And I think some of them are the dark ancestors who want to keep attacking me. But yeah, it is what it is. And I have to be really careful. The other thing I've wanted to say as well, I've noticed that they've changed how my in the main feed of when you go into Google, I've noticed how they've changed which actual recordings are shown. Before it was about growth and transformation. Now it's about the voodoo stuff. So I don't know whether that's a thing to try and get people to look at me in a strange way as well. Because you know, they control pretty much everything, don't they? Or they think they do. I mean, at the end of the day, I just rely on the spiritual realm. If they want things seen, then it'll be seen. And if they want it seen the way it's going to be seen, they'll make sure it is. And I'll give you an example. When my house was up for sale, they dragged it out so long and my money was draining, draining, draining. And then within 2 weeks, someone was moved and someone was put in, and within 2 weeks, my house was sold. So I have so much faith in the spiritual realm and God and Jesus, because and your ancestors are the purest white light, because what they want they will get, and it doesn't really matter what these people want. It's what they want that matters, and that's all that really matters to me. So yeah, so I don't know if you can hear it. It's constant, 24, and not just in this hotel but in other ones as well. Wherever I go, they rig it all up and it starts all over again. So anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bye.